Start of day 1:15, August 18th. I am leaving the Father Tom campsite where I camped last night. Really nice place. It was really nice that they have things like water spigots and hand soap and charging stations over here. We had charging stations and picnic tables, and just there are even bicycles to run around town with or go up and down the bike path. So been a really nice day here. It's 7 o'clock and I'm getting ready to get on trail, but then I'm going to stop up here at a convenience store and buy a breakfast sandwich and a Coke. And then I've got climbing. The weather's cooled down. It's really clear. The humidity's dropped. That's really nice for a long climb. So temperatures are down and humidity's down, and that is an awesome thing. So I'm gonna keep taking you with me. I've looked in my guidebook, and I've been you're supposed to pronounce the name of this town Cheshire, even though I'd say Cheshire or something like that, but it's Cheshire. So the trail runs right through the town for a little bit, not very far, for half a mile or so here. So I'm gonna go up the street here to the convenience store. We're gonna get the day started. Today is a big climbing day. 2,800 feet. Some of it's gradual, some of it's a little bit more steep, but it's a great day to do it. So we're going to get started, and I'll see you on down the trail. Stopped by a convenience store this morning. It has a Dunkin' Donuts. I'm getting a breakfast sandwich and a order hash browns and a Coke. I'm going to drink a Coke before my climb. So I've got about 2/10 back to the trail after I eat my food, and then the fun begins. So it's about 10:15. I've been hiking almost 3 hours. There are about 3 climbs today, 3 kind of distinct steep sections. The first one I did was right out of town, and then it kind of plateaued and leveled off and went up and down for a while. And then there was another climb, and then it plateaus again, and then there's the final climb up to Mount Graylock. Well, after the first climb, or maybe partway up the second one, there was a shelter, and I've been making really good time this morning. I felt really good on trails, probably because it's 67 degrees and low humidity. I've just been able to really plow ahead. Feels good. So about 45 minutes ago, I came to a sign that said 9/10 of a mile to the shelter. So I thought, I'll take my break at the shelter. That should take me about a half an hour to get there. Well, kept looking for signs to the shelter and never saw it, and kept going and going until I was like 40 minutes. And then I finally checked on my app. I've probably passed the shelter by half a mile or 3/4 of a mile, and I'm 3/4 of the way up the last big climb. So I guess it's a win-win. I'm stopping and taking a break here, getting in some calories. I definitely think the calories I loaded in with the breakfast sandwich this morning and a 16-ounce Coke helped. I think the temperature helped. I think good night's rest helped. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Like I said, it's 67 here under the tree cover. It probably in the sun is probably 70 couple degrees. I have 3 miles to Mount Graylock. I have a little bit more of this climb to do, and then go over the top, kind of go downhill just a little bit, and then there's sort of a little blip up Graylock. It's not, I don't know if it's 100 or 200 feet. It's not a big climb. That'll be 7 or 8 miles into the day. They've got a monument up there. I'm told they've got a snack bar, but it's not open on Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if it's the snack bar isn't open or the grill isn't open. So I wanted to water up at the shelter, but I passed it. So I'm not hiking back down there to get water. And I have about a third of a liter of electrolyte, and I've got about half a liter of water. And I haven't been drinking as much today because it isn't so, I haven't been sweating as much. So I think we're going to be okay. And the day is really going well. Probably won't see you back here again until we get to Mount Graylock, highest point in Massachusetts. But it's been really pretty today. You know, it's a lot of it's the long green tunnel, just lots of trees and stuff, and there've been some rock formations, and there's been some sections of hemlock groves, and seeing more birch trees, and that's the way it goes. But there should be a fantastic view from Graylock today because the air is clear. The front that kind of blew through last night blew out all the haze and all the humidity. So I forgot to mention one thing. I have officially passed 1,000 miles on the trail. That is a big stinking deal. That's a lot of miles. So back at the shelter where I would have stopped would have been 1,000 miles. I'm 1,003/10 or something like that. But anyway, another goal met, 1,000 miles. I've made it to the top of Mount Graylock, and here is the view. It's just totally amazing. Mountains as far as you can see. We can actually see some of the New Hampshire mountains. If you pan on around up here, you'll see the War Memorial on the top. Anyway, it's been a long climb. I got here in 5 hours, 7.5 miles, 23,000 feet elevation gain. It's been a hard pull. I'm going to take a break up here. I'm going to take a break up here for a good while, and then I have 3 miles down to shelter for the night. So, got to scope out a place here where I can kind of get out of harm's way and chillax for a little bit. It's about 3:50 in the afternoon, about a mile from the campsite, from the shelter I want to stay at. It's a little bit off trail, but I'm pretty gassed, just tired. I've been taking it easy here. I'm pretty thirsty, but I'm carrying 2 liters, and the reason I'm not drinking is that there are no comments recently about water at the shelter. So if I get there with 2 liters, that'll get me enough for tonight and tomorrow morning. Breakfast, supper tonight, breakfast tomorrow morning. A couple sips and swigs to go down the trail with. It'll be a shame if I carry it and there is water, but the only other option would be another, I believe, 3 miles to town, or maybe it's 2, I'm not sure. So I'm just I'm not dehydrated or anything. I've been drinking well all day, but when you're huffing and puffing, it dries out your mouth. So I'm going to push on here, try to find this shelter, and hopefully there's water there and I can just drink up and be done with it. But if there isn't, I've got enough to get me through to the morning. There's no water on this trail until Williamstown, getting into town, unless somebody's left a jug of water somewhere or something. there's no water on this section of the trail. So what I'm carrying is what I got. So better to be a little parched now and safe later than the other way around. So wrap up of day 115, hiked 11 point some miles up over Mount Graylock. Pretty challenging climb. Came to this campsite here. Pitched, made my supper. It was a pretty physically challenging day. I was pretty tired when I got here. I'm feeling better now after supper and a rest. Tomorrow I need to hike into Williamstown. Probably will get a motel. I have a package coming and I need to do a resupply for moving into Vermont. I need to figure out, probably will resupply for 5/6 days to try to get good ways into Vermont before I have to hit town again. Saw a lot of beautiful things. The view from the top of Graylock was amazing. And the weather was fantastic. It was in the 70s most of the day. It got a little hot this afternoon, but nothing like it's been. And I think the cooler weather and a lot of things just combined to make the climb of Graylock not that bad. I was thinking as I was climbing it that I'm glad I didn't try to do that first 4 or 5 miles last night when it was 80 some degrees and muggy as all get out. That would have been totally miserable. I was tired anyway. I had a couple miles in me, but I don't think I had that in me. So this really worked out well. So it's the end of day 115. Thanks for coming along with me.